So, hello, olá meus amigos. Hello everybody. I hope you will connect. Yes, let's wait for a little bit. Nós hoje estamos com... I'm going to speak a little bit of Portugal, if you don't mind, Abhishek.
Yeah, absolutely. Go on.
Okay.
I will learn some language today.
Então hoje eu tenho aqui do outro lado do oceano, mais para lá, para as Índias, o nosso amigo e grande músico, great musician, um grande produtor, a great producer. So he will talk about himself, whatever he wants to talk about it. So imagine you are in a foreigner country, no one knows you. I know you. Okay. And for the first time you see musicians that are going to come soon, and you just present yourself. I am, and I do. Tell me about you. Tell me some things about you, please. Where all started.
Yeah, first of all, if I'm in front of a Portuguese beautiful guitarist, then I'll obviously tell her that muito obrigado. And thank you very much for letting me come in and talk some like crazy things about my musical career till now. But yeah, suppose I'm in a forest and there is no one except you. So I'll tell you my language, which is
oh my God, so good.
Now, if you're a foreigner, then you have to listen to this.
Wow, we lost him. Can you imagine this, my friends? Vocês estão aí desse lado, ele já volta. Que isto da Índia tem... Este meu novo disco vai ser do Canário. Este produtor é incrível. Vocês viram? Vocês ouviram bem? Não se vão embora, que ele já volta. Estava aqui a improvisar na linguagem dele. Aí está ele outra vez. Hello again!
Okay.
Hello, nobody...
Yeah, this is the beauty of COVID-19.
Yes, this is the beauty, my friend. I had goosebumps because my body is all of rhythm. I feel the rhythm so more than notes. I'm totally. I don't know. My blood is from Africa. My parents, grandfathers, and I have just. Whenever you're doing this technique,
wow.
My God, it's so my thing. Cannot imagine. I want to learn with you.
Can you make me learn some notes in guitars? Then we can balance each other.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
So go on. Nobody knows you. You do these wonderful rhythm divisions that some musicians here know, but most of them don't know.
Okay, yeah. So basically, I am actually an Indian classical tabla player, and from eastern part of India. And the name of my city is Kolkata. How we pronounce it? Kolkata. Kolkata is a city of cultural heritage, as we call, because lot of great Indian classical musicians belong from this city. And Ustad Ali Akbar Khan is also from this city. Afterwards, he went to US to share his musical teachings, and he has got a lot of, he has got a lot of brilliant maestro students all over the world who are performing Indian classical music as torch bearers. So, and then uh, all of our favorite Pandit Ravi Shankar is also basically from Kolkata, and then again all over the world. And it's kind of a pride for me to take the names, the big names, as world's best tabla player belongs from India, Ustad Zakir Hussain. So you know what it feels like uh, taking the names of the great pundits who originate from India. So the root of Indian classical music is so intense and motivational that each and every musician all over the world can share love through Indian classical music in a different way. So we have different classical ragas which we perform all around the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, in the night, in the midnight. So with a breath, with the first breath
In the morning, you
in the morning, you get the fresh Indian classical vibe. You know.
yes.
So uh, so I belong from that country, and so my root was always in Indian classical, attached to Indian classical music, because I am fortunate enough to have teachers like Pandit Shankar Ghosh, uh, late Pandit Shankar Ghosh, who is my elder guru, and he is known as one of the greatest teachers in the world of tabla. He has many, many students, even in Portugal, also.
I know.
Uh, and then in the whole world, in UK, he used to teach in Ali Akbar Khan University in US for like 30 years. And then I was fortunate enough to get teachings to learn from his son, who is one of the great tabla players and a music composer right now, Pandit Bikram Ghosh. He is also very famous all around the world, and he has changed the dimension of uh, tabla playing. After Zakir Hussain, he has brought this fusion music live to the people to connect Indian classical tabla playing in different styles.
Right.
So I got techniques of very old school and also techniques of modern school. So now what I'm doing is I'm trying to incorporate my style by fusing the two schools and making a bridge between the tradition and modern stuffs. So
I
that's it.
know. I know. I've been talking to I don't know 2 years from now. With first time I don't
Uh,
know if it was 2 years or more.
is it
I
so?
don't know.
No. I thought it should be 20 years.
So
Musicians never can uh, I mean talk in fact musicians from different parts of the world are always talking virtually. You never
yeah,
know. Like, I am always following your music, you are always following my
following
music.
yes.
So yeah, so it's kind of very interesting to me to connect different musicians from different parts of the world, and it's always have been so fascinating meeting them and talking to them, sharing the culture of different parts of the world through music, which is amazing. I mean,
Is it?
music. That's how it makes music the language of innocence, I should
Yes.
say.
Is it? It's vibrant. For me, I
Absolutely.
have to know that it was it was awakening for me. I was when you start to talk to me, I was amazed because it was like an energy. I was starting to change my songs, my composings.
Hmm.
I'm now dealing with some energy, music and vibe music,
Wow.
bringing to my songs a sort of mantras, a sort of sadhanas, a sort of things different from everything that I've done.
So you are trying to compose compositions with mantras.
Yes, I
Wow,
am.
you should join our electro world fusion band Vedatronics, which deals with mantras.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk
So
about it.
let's talk about it. So everything. I noticed that you won prizes now for 2 years in a row. You are winning lots of prizes in Bollywood. Am I right?
Uh, this has been crazy because I I always when I was learning tabla, I always thought that I would be a very uh, sweet, very innocent Indian classical tabla player, will sit on a stage and perform, and people will clap at my performance. That was my whole world. And all of a sudden, when I was 25 years old, uh, suddenly I was shocked to know that, oh, I was trying to go deep inside the ocean without knowing how deep it is. So basically, the thirst is still alive, but the motive has changed. Then I was trying to be a percussionist. Now I am trying to be a complete musician. And so that's the difference with the growth of my uh, what I call experience. My uh, thinking and conception towards music has changed a lot. So sometimes I thought that I will shine in life and I'll make that happen when I'm 20 years old. But that can't be. Right now, when I think that I used to imagine, I think, and I laugh sometimes that, oh, that was a crazy Abhishek. This is good. This is more balanced. So that's how it's going. And after 25 years, I started improvising my own stuffs, because once I realized that if I play the same in the same style as my guru plays or my teacher plays, then no one will hear me. Because why will they hear me if I play the same style? They will hear my guru. So I tried to change my style and incorporate different kinds of musical styles inside what I play. So I started playing cajon, I started playing dombek, I started playing djembe, and I started to incorporate tabla percussion syllables in those different kinds of percussions, so that I can generate a different style. So now when I perform with my team in a live show, I usually perform with that vibe. I never forget Indian classical music, but I try to incorporate the Indian classical percussion playing or the syllables in other percussion all over the world. So that makes the music little different and interesting.
It's you.
Yeah.
Now it has your mark, your trademark.
So right now, when people talk about me, they say that okay, he's an Indian classical musician, he's a music composer, and sometimes uh, I am also doing these kind of compositions with mantra meditation, like the Shiv mantra, like the trance kind of music, which is absolutely different from Indian classical music, and no connection other than the mantras. The music has no connection because it's electronic. I would have never thought that I will make some electronic music in my whole life, but that's how it happened within just once in a while. I suddenly thought that okay, let's do something. Actually, my fellow musician colleague, Avik, who is my arranger also, he's an excellent pianist. He all of a sudden he one day he asked me, uh, Abhishek, let's do something which is not you.
I understand.
So I said, what do you mean, which is not me? So it's like I will not play percussions. I will sing. So he said, no, 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 you don't have to sing, but you make some compositions which doesn't define you as Abhishek Basu, which can make people think that, oh, he can do this also. So that's when I thought about Vedatronics, which is Veda and electronic, a mix of Vedas with electronic music, Vedatronics. So that happened, and then I got offers from Bollywood making jingles in
Yep.
big Bollywood production house. And right now, once the COVID-19 started, my whole career took a shift of 360-degree. I never knew that I can become a director. So I have started making films, and people in India got crazy. Like, look at this guy; he has gone mad. He's doing everything. Yeah, I should explain one thing. What I think, I am so energized in my thinking and crazy. I make that happen to see how people are liking it, and I want to be criticized because I have a feeling if people keep on saying telling me that Abhishek, you are so good, you are so awesome, wow, amazing, I don't want to hear that because that will make me reach no heights. You know, I'll be stuck. So I want to hear more of criticism, which can make me perfect. You know? So here's an interesting thing: when this COVID lockdown is going on, in between these 3 months, I invented myself in a new way, which was really surprising for me also. I started making films, and those kind of stories I was writing, which can connect me to music also. But at the same time, they were not musical stories or musical films. So I wanted to see that when I work for the directors making music in films, how is it different from me being a music director to me being a director or a filmmaker and doing the music of my own film. And suddenly I have realized right now that when I was only a music director, I was doing too much of music. You have to make sure that you need to know where to stop. And right now, I have got the idea that yes, I can stop anywhere I want and I can resume from anywhere I want.
You have
So
a
that's how,
friend here.
oh, great.
There, yeah, he's telling you you waiting to see you acting soon. Is
Well, to him, I will tell that I will not even. I mean, I know he wants me to act, but I will not even do the first letter of acting because I don't want to do too many stuffs at a time. Music is something which I'll carry on throughout my life till my last breath. But uh, film filmmaking has just begun. I want to see where I can find myself in next 2 3 years. But acting is not my cup of tea. I'm sorry.
right. So there's the answer for your friend, Hermant. Hemant. Is it? Yeah, Hemant.
Oh,
So yeah,
Hemant is from India, and
yeah.
he's the producer of my next film.
So he's messing around with you.
Oh, okay. I think he should go and do some acting.
Okay. So you both vibrant
Yeah,
between
yeah,
you.
yeah. So you have an Indian guy from India watching this.
Yes, I think so. Well, Portugal will warm you up and say hello, welcome, and bem-vindos, both
Well,
of you.
other than music, I want to tell one thing about Portugal. I love Eusebio. I love Figo. I love Ronaldo.
Football, yes.
Football.
Have you heard Fado, Portuguese national song?
Fadu. Yeah. I have heard, but a long time ago. Yeah.
Como era linda com o seu ar namoradeiro.
Yeah.
There's lots of
Haha.
scales, a little bit like Spanish.
Is it? It has some vibe of opera, like carving your vibrato.
Yeah. So everything is a little bit.
But it has a folkish feel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a
Okay.
Portuguese special guitar, with 12 strings, and it plays differently. Okay. It's built here, but it's so near with it has connections with the Orient, with your place of the planet. And even the scales, they are not so near as commas as alpha a step is for us is alpha step. It's not like in India, but it has some flavor vibe from because you've been here a lot from the south of Africa. You came through the south, so we have so many links with the world.
I also love so much of Brazilian rhythms.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yes. So music is music.
Yeah, it's crazy how they do this drum circle sessions. Do you have drum circle sessions happening in Portugal?
Yes, often? No, not often. Here we try. I think percussionists love to know more about your circles, rhythm circles. They are trying to learn from the teachers you mentioned. Maybe you one of these days I will bring you here to do a workshop and then do some gigs. Sure. That would be very, very interesting. I think we had a lot. We'll have a lot of people wanting to.
I have a very keen, very, 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 a lot of interests about Portugal history, because I think historically it's very rich. The country is very rich historically, and music always. The whole world is so rich in music.
It is. So tell me more about your adaptation to this COVID with being a director, a movie director, doing sonoplasties, incidental music for the movies.
Yeah.
All of this, it's totally different from what was the first, what went to your mind? It was an invitation and you just went forward. How was the process, the mind process?
See, when the lockdown happened, I got stuck at my home, and there was my family inside my home, but I was not being able to find Abhishek, which I know. So it's like you are asking a musician to sit alone without any kind of audience for 3 months. So because you are a live musician, how it feels. So I was very happy to be relaxed for 5-6 days. But when a week went, after that I thought, where am I? Excuse me. What is the shit happening? Why I'm not getting a call of a gig, of playing a gig? Why I am not being able to meet my musician friends? Because this is something which I or which we all are experiencing first time in our life, which is COVID-19, and it's a pandemic situation. So I started transforming myself with healing, motivating myself with music, Indian classical music, Western music, rock, jazz. I started listening everything. And what I did, I started watching movies in OTT platforms like Netflix, Amazon, and different movies of different countries. So after watching few movies, I started thinking that let me invent myself in a different way, in a different form of life. Because I was watching all the actors of the Indian industry, all the uh, artists who are not musicians, they are singing because they want to motivate themselves, motivate the people, motivate their fans in a different way. So why don't I do something different which can still be something to entertain my audience, but in a different form? So I started writing, and my incidentally, I should say that my mom is a great poet, uh, and he writes in Bengali, which is our language. So she writes Bengali, which is our language. So and then once I shared something with my friend who is a great fashion designer, and he makes all Western clothes, and you'll be blown to watch his uh, you know wardrobe.
Designs? Okay.
Yeah. And then but he is also a very good director, because he has directed my music videos also. So I shared with him some thoughts, and he said that yeah, you can do it and see where you are. So now, then all of a sudden, I wrote something and planned for a film, a short film. But again, thought, how will we shoot? Because it's lockdown. We can't shoot. We can't perform. We can't shoot. We can't talk to each other other than over phone. I mean, we can do everything virtually. So this guy came into my life. His name is Ayanjit Sen, and he's a producer in Bollywood. So he has a production company called La Película Motion Pictures. La Película in Spanish means film.
Yes, yes.
So yeah. So and then so I talked to him that I told him that we need some finance for this film, and he said, "What kind of film? You are a music composer. How can you be a director?" All of a sudden. So I said, well, if you ask a celebrity actor that why is he or she singing, will you get a proper answer? So he said, oh, that's a good one. So, okay, let us do some experiment. But I can't give you much because it's lockdown and the business world is totally shut down. There is no income happening. So we agreed on a small amount and we started. But we started how? Here is a very interesting thing. This is called cloud short film. Cloud film. Cloud means virtual in corporate world. So we started making cloud short films, which were shot virtually in the actor's house by the actors. And I used to direct them without being a director for 10, 12 years. I used to direct them over phone. So it was like, ah, man, this is my first project and this is so tough. it's almost like it's almost like you are trying to be a tortoise.
Wow.
So that's how we made it, and hats off to the actors. They shot the film and we released it, and all of a sudden an OTT platform told us that we want to take it. We were surprised. So it's like, yeah, it's like,
Yeah. Yes.
so it's like all the things started happening impromptu. And our producer said, what? The OTT platform has selected it? Are you crazy? This is shot on a mobile. This is not even 4K. So I said, this is pandemic situation. Everything is possible. So the OTT platform released us, called Bongo app. It released the film, and all of a sudden we got 9 nominations and 3 awards in film festivals.
Yes.
In the mobile film category. So now one of my friend called me. Excuse me. I heard that you have become a director. He's a director also. So what are you trying to do, man? So I said, I am trying to just move on for this 3-4 months, motivating myself and keeping my energy on. I will switch to music. Don't worry.
What a sweet, sweet, sweet story. So beautiful.
So yeah, and then after that, right now, I have just completed one short film, which is crazy, and we shot it in a very hard style. like once I share the film with you, you'll be able to understand what is this, man. How can a person, a bunch of guys, make this kind of a film inside the pandemic situation? My God, what has happened? So
Good.
yeah, we are very crazy. I mean,
Thank
I
God.
am. Yeah, thank God that we are mad,
Yeah.
because all the real people roaming around here and there without wearing mask and showing their energy out of their house, I feel sorry for them that they are actually not doing the right thing, you know.
No.
So it's very tough. At the same time, it's very interesting, and it's the best time I have got in my life to invent who I am.
Cool.
Otherwise,
So good.
otherwise I would have flown away with the life. It's better that it has stopped for a time, and it's better that we are really fighting with this situation. Why I'm saying it's better? Because it has taught us a lesson not to go and fly. Keep your step in the ground and keep on walking. Don't fly. So we were flying. We were like, wow, I want to do one thing. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to eat. I want to, you know, we are doing everything. Now all of a sudden, what's happening? What have we given to the nature? What have we given to
Garbage.
our friends? Garbage.
Yes.
Exactly. So right now, when I say my city is too much polluted. I think India is polluted, a lot of pollution. You know that. Uh, I mean, now after the 3 months of lockdown, all of a sudden I can see the clear sky. I can see birds chirping in at the time when they were not even seen. So that's how the beautiful nature has come alive in India. So we should take the positive. The water of Ganges,
Mhm.
the the Ganges River
Yes, we know that.
is 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 so much. I mean, spiritual right now. You can drink it.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I mean, then I can feel. Oh, I want to do some music. I want to do some music. I want to just spend, just go on walking and walking, doing music with my friends in this beautiful nature,
Yes.
which was missing from the time when I was born till today. Unfortunately, it was missing. And those people who will realize this, they will make India, and they will make the whole world clean, clean
That's
from
right.
inside and clean from outside.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your. You are a poet.
Muito obrigado. No thanks. Muito obrigado.
Muito obrigada. You are a poet, and we are souls that even without knowing each other personally, we are souls in common. We have the same. You are telling me, and I have goosebumps because it's exactly how I feel. I am positive. I feel that thing. Even I have to tell you that in Portugal, after a little bit of people going out, we are already out.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, things are starting to be the same. The pollution. is growing again. But
Great.
people here in Portugal, in Europe, with the masks, they are feeling a little bit depressed. They can't see the beauty of it, of this change. I don't know how it is there.
Same goes here. Washing your hands with the sanitizers, keeping mask. Few people are telling, why should we do this? Because they don't care. They are not being able to understand that this is for their own sake. This is to make this world COVID free. There is no vaccine. We don't know whether the vaccine is coming in next 1 year. Things are growing in Italy. I have heard. I don't know if you have heard. So, but once the vaccine comes, can you imagine what will happen? People will again jump. People will again fly. So it's. I will request the people who at least know me to please feel. Once we go to next year, when we will hopefully be out of this pandemic situation, at least once a day, try to realize how you have spent this 4 or 5 months without doing anything, with such a tough situation, how you have fought. Then only you can feel, you can motivate yourself not to do anything which causes this kind of pandemic situations.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
And I understand. So you don't know the future, you just know the now.
Yeah.
We are aiming for a positive situation. And doing that, you are having a lot of fun, a lot of work, doing your next thing. Still, you feel do you miss the audience clapping and saying, cheering? Do you miss that?
See, whether it's pandemic, whether it's not, I miss my audience every night when I go to sleep. If you are a musician, if you are a singer, if you don't miss your audience, then you are not a live musician.
Yeah.
So I miss my audience every time, but now, right at this situation, I am not missing them. You know why? Because I am thinking in a very positive way. They haven't seen me or my team perform for 4 or 5 months. So when we will go for the first time after COVID and perform in front of them, then we will get double, triple, and lots of encouragement from them, which we haven't seen for years. Like when we perform, okay, yeah, they will perform this, they will perform that. Okay, fine. Now it's all of a sudden 4 or 5 months gap, and all of a sudden after 6 months you come to perform live for your first performance after COVID, and you will see people in every nook and corner of the stage encouraging you. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So I am so positive that energy, we want that energy in every show. So I am looking forward to that energy from my audience, and I know that we all will get that kind of energy from our audience.
Cool. You have here your friend Tejas Gandhi. Do you know him?
Oh, no. That is the fashion designer I was talking about.
Okay, welcome.
Yeah. So we are crazy teammates. We call each other crazy teammates.
So good.
We fight in the most craziest way. We we invent something in the most craziest way, and sometimes it's funny to people, sometimes it's very serious to people, but we know we are crazy.
In a good way, because
In a good way, right?
yeah, because it arrives art, it builds it, it is born art from it. Art is everything from the truth of yourself, and with the others of a team. My
Exactly.
beautiful is with a team. I think for me, it's giving the seed, and then the others just putting the water and the earth, and going and waiting, with everybody doing something around. I think that's what you have here. Your friends are
Nice.
with you all together.
That's a very interesting way of letting people understand how you told. Very, very, very interesting. And it's like yeah, so basically friends motivate us. So it's hard to find friends these days, true friends these days. But I am lucky and fortunate. I'll not say I am lucky, but I am fortunate that I have friends like you, friends like my musician friends, friends like the fashion designer, friends like the producers, who always come beside me and tell me what to do and what not to do. You know, so life is special. Life is always like a running train. You you never know. You know only two stops: birth and death. Otherwise, there is nothing known.
So good,
So,
so good, so good, so good, so
thank
good. It's really, really motivating. All your
you.
very good vibes. You are a wonderful person. I hope we soon we'll started to think about it. Maybe I go to India. Maybe you come to Portugal. You never know. You never know. To say tomorrow. Now we have to heal the world and get together
Well,
with a good hand and a good vibe.
we can find a process that we both come in between Portugal and India.
Yes, we can do virtually first, like
Oh, virtual. Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah,
can do
yeah.
virtually first something, and then
Yeah,
tour.
actually, we have to try to. I haven't tried yet. I haven't done any concert virtually, but I'll definitely after today, because you have motivated me in this way.
Cool.
Uh, I after today I'll just check with my three teammates, and I'll make sure that we come for a performance, and that performance will be with you.
Cool, cool, so good.
Thank
Abhishek, I want you to please share all your links for people, for my fans, and for people that know me, all the
you.
musicians. I'm going to spread all your work, your past work, your traditional links for YouTube, for
Okay.
Spotify. Send me everything, please, because I want
Okay.
to share what I
Thank
already
you so much.
know. I want to share in this video, and also in other videos that I'm going to cut and put in the best of during the COVID time. I'm gonna edit and do promotion
Wow.
for all the people that went through this program. So if you please send me
Amazing.
for people to listen, can you do a little bit of more these rhythms?
This one.
I was
It's
sorry.
it's hard. It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard without the guitar being played.
Yes, without the guitar, with the sitara, with
Oh
the kick.
no, with the sitar I can't play these things. I have to play the tabla.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, it's so
It gets in
intense.
the
Yeah,
way. It's to dance.
yeah.
You have
Uh,
to teach me.
well, as I mentioned, I would like to teach you if I am being taught by you.
Okay,
It's
I
it's
will.
it's a give and take policy, you know.
I will do some song, my own song, and you tell me if you want to melt with my sound.
Definitely, I'll be more than happy.
Cool.
Okay, so what will I do? Let's check this one. So this is one of my guru's composition. We call it tukra. Tukra means a part of a major composition. It's a piece of a major composition. So we play this composition in the fast 16 beats time cycle, fast tempo, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 da din din na da din din na na din na da din na din din, and then we come da 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 di di da 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 di 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 na 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 te 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 da 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 ta kadi gana kadi 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 ka na da ke na ta da get ta kat kat ta gen na ta ta gen ta na ta kran ta ke ta da ta ke ta da ta ke ta da na ta ke ta da ta ke ta da ta ke ta da na ta ta gen ta kran ta ke ta da ta da 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 ke da da na din din na na din din na 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 Daginnar the Gatar da di Dakta, Katatikatakin da di Tati ka tada kata Tazurda, Tatina Katata, Katita, Katita, Katatuna Katata, Katita, Katita, Katatuna Katatina, Katita, Katita, Katata, Junutu, 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 Junutu.
Woohoo! So, clap, 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 clap. I want to try to put some words, some Portuguese words in this bit. We'll do that.
We'll do that
beautiful. Not now, because it has lag. It has lag. It has lag. I have to. Now I'm going to cut. I'm going to think about it, and I will show you about motivation COVID-19. Huh? It's a deal, and I'll send you afterwards. Okay.
Great.
So to wrap it up, I say that your friend here, Tejas Gandhi. How does it spell?
Tejas.
Tejas.
We don't pronounce J as ha. We pronounce J as J. Tejas.
Okay. Tejas. He is saying to invite him to. I think he wants to do something with me, and also we have to do. He has. We have been missing it. Yes, everybody's missing it. I understand. Yeah.
This is virtual reality.
Yes. Thank you for being here with us in Portugal. I think everybody's going to see this afterwards.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to be with you like this without writing, feeling your soul, feeling your vibe, your energy. It was lovely. Thank you so much, my friend. See you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much.
See you soon.
Take care. Take care, Portugal.
We will take care. Thank you very much. See you.